Emmerdale spoilers: David Metcalfe and Tracy split. Star teases gripping new storyline. Emmerdale's David Metcalfe could put an end to his marriage as he struggles to deal with Tracy's dark past. In a recent episode of Emmerdale, David, played by Matthew Wolfenden, discovered that his wife used to be a prostitute and had a dalliance with Phil, Ryan Hayes. Now, the shop owner is struggling to get over the fact that Tracy, Amy Walsh, once accepted money in exchange for sex. When Phil's trial is made the front-page story of the local newspaper, he is terrified that the entire village will find out about his wife's past. Desperate to keep it a secret, David bins every single newspaper that is delivered to his store ahead of his dinner with Dr Cavanagh. The businessman is up for a retail award for the shop and invites Dr Cavanagh, who is judging the contenders, over for a meal in a bid to impress him. But things soon turn sour when his wife discovers that he has thrown the newspapers away to prevent anyone from ever finding out what she did as a teenager. Matthew Wolfenden told Metro, David is up for a retail award for the shop and he finds out that Dr Cavanagh is on the panel of judges. So David invites him, his wife and their daughter around. She's in Jacob's class at school. They come for a meal and during the meal Tracy gets a little bit drunk, goes outside and finds the papers in the bin. She comes back in and says in front of everyone, "Oh, has David told you I used to be a prostitute?" The doctor gets up with his wife, who's a teacher, and very prim and proper and says, "I think we better leave now." So that is another point where David is like with Tracy, "Do you know what? I'm done with you." After Tracy's discovery, things get heated between the pair and David ends up saying a bunch of very hurtful things to her. Amy said, she's quite proud of herself for standing up to Phil. Phil has got all the shame on him. Tracy's like, how can you not be proud of me for helping other people? It's all to do with David's ego and his business and he wants to win this award. It's the line where we're outside and she says, "I see you've been hiding the papers. I know you're ashamed of me," and he says something like, "Well, am I meant to be proud?" That's a killer, isn't it? Could this be the end of David and Tracy? Or will David find a way to live with her past?